The Tuesday, April 1st, 2025 Planning and Zoning meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please call the roll, Dave.
Alternate Commissioner Salmieri.
Here.
Alternate Commissioner Gaida.
Here.
Alternate Commissioner Ma. Alternate Commissioner Caird. Commissioner Tedesco. Commissioner Sewell.
Yes.
Commissioner Coles.
Present.
Commissioner Britton.
Here.
Commissioner Jablonski.
Here.
Vice Chair Walowski.
Here.
And Chair Hammersley.
All right, with that, I'd like to seat Commissioner Salmieri and Commissioner Gaida. We have a quorum. Can we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A moment of silent reflection, please. All right, thank you. I'm looking for an approval of the minutes.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion carries. Subcommittee reports, do we have any? Hearing none, we'll move into the public hearing. Item A,
What's that?
ZC number 580, we're looking for a table.
I'll make a motion to table.
Oh,
Mr. Chairman, could we just get an approval of the special meeting minutes?
all right, I'm sorry. We also need an approval of the special meeting from March 21st, 2025.
So moved.
Second? Second. Motion carries. All right.
And we had a motion on the table, right, for approval of the minute? Both? Okay.
Yes, I made a motion. Well, yes.
Want to revise that motion for both?
We just need to vote.
All right, all in favor?
Roll call or voice?
We can do a voice vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 6-0, excuse me. We'll move into the business meeting. Item A, ZC number 580, looking for a motion to table.
Make a motion to table ZC 580.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. Item B, Umura, I'm sorry. Did I say that right?
Can we,
Umura USA?
sorry, Mr. Chairman, can we just enter into the business meeting and we'll jump into item A again? They have requested continuance, so they will need a table for item A of the business meeting.
We just did that.
We just did that, didn't we?
Well, we didn't hit the public hearing first, so they requested the table of the public hearing.
All right.
Sorry. So I can make a motion again to approve or postpone ZC 580.
All right. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you. It was just the public hearing has to come first, then the business meeting portion of it.
I'm sorry, I thought that's what I did, but apparently not. All right, so now, in the business meeting, we're moving to item B,
Yeah,
SPR number 1895. The floor is yours.
Thank you. I apologize. Let me grab the flash drive quick. It's not letting me click on anything. It worked 30 minutes ago. I apologize. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I downloaded it here and then it's not registering, then I plugged it in.
Oh, can we do it again?
Sure.
Is your mouse even active here? Does it see it? Because I think you have to, did you log in before and then it logged you back out?
It didn't log me out, it stayed open.
Oh. Okay.
No.
This isn't even working.
Maybe we can try restarting it. but-
Yeah, because I'm not even seeing the mouse. Are you?
No, it was. Hmm. Can I restart it?
Yep, absolutely.
Come 30 minutes early and.
Hopefully it's gonna juice. It's not the first problem we have with it.
Okay. Not a great start.
Oh, that's right.
Is it just,
Yep. it should be.
maybe, that's the username?
Goodness gracious.
Might be a late night.
It wasn't different. Didn't like it.
Fast track.
Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Emily Kelting. I am a professional engineer with Lorero Engineering, located in Plainville, Connecticut. We were retained by the applicant, Umera USA, for a new building addition. I'm going to do an overview of the project, review existing conditions, do an overview of proposed site improvements, and then go into some detail on the proposed site improvements. So the site, which you can see here, is located on 240 Town Line Road in Southington, located on the corner of Town Line Road and Redstone Street. Umera is a company that handles chemicals for specialty coating and plating. They store raw materials, mix proprietary blends, package, and resell. The proposed building addition is about 17,000 square feet. And the building addition will be an expansion of current operations. They will house the same uses as they do in the current building, but it will also include clean rooms for additional plating, mixing, and packaging operations. Okay. So existing conditions, the site is 4.67 acres. It's located in an I-1 zone, map 204, lot 041 by the Town of Southington Assessors map. It's currently developed with a manufacturing building, parking, utilities, and a stormwater management basin. The site is generally flat, has 1.6 acres of impervious surface. The existing building is approximately 33,400 square feet. The parking lot has approximately 70 spaces, and there's truck access for 3 loading bays. Okay, here's an overview of the proposed site improvements. So as I mentioned, we are proposing a 17,000 square foot building addition located on the southern portion of the existing building. We're also proposing new ADA compliant sidewalks, a new paved truck access, a new dumpster enclosure, a new paved path from Redstone Street to the existing fire department connection. We're also, also proposing pad-mounted transformer and generator, which is located here. The existing site lighting in the area will be removed and replaced. We're proposing 2 new light poles located in this section here. We're also proposing wall-mounted flood and door lights. All of the new lighting will be LED, full cutoff, and dark sky compliant. The proposed site improvements will result in a 0.6 acre increase in impervious area, which will increase the total impervious area on the site to 2.2 acres. As shown on the table on the top right corner of this plan, we meet all zoning requirements for lot parameters, setback parameters, lot coverage, and parking. Now I'll dive into drainage. So under existing conditions, stormwater is mainly managed through a catch basin network. The catch basins capture runoff from paved areas and the roof to the existing stormwater detention basin located on the southern portion of the site. The stormwater basin has an outlet control structure that ultimately discharges into a drainage system on Redstone Street. And there's some small pervious sections under existing conditions that sheet flow off of the property. Under proposed conditions, we're proposing 1 new catch basin, which is located right here, 1 new manhole located over here, and 1 new hydrodynamic separator, which is located right here. We'll also be connecting the roof leaders from the new portion of the building into the new proposed stormwater system. The stormwater, the new catch basin will also include a trap hood to prevent floatables from entering into the stormwater network. The hydrodynamic separator that we're proposing was designed to treat the water quality flow, which is runoff generated from the first 1.3 inches of rainfall. We also increased the size of the existing detention basin to account for the increase of 0.6 acres of impervious surface. And we are also proposing a new stone filtration berm within the detention basin. The entire proposed drainage system is designed for a 100-year storm event, and drainage improvements will create a reduction in runoff from the property. In addition to stormwater, in terms of utilities, we are proposing a new sanitary connection which will be coordinated with the Southington WPCA, and that utility line is located right here. And then we are coordinating with Eversource for a new electrical connection to the proposed transformer, which is located in this area here. Now I'll discuss the soil erosion and sediment controls that we're proposing. So we're proposing an anti-tracking pad by the construction entrance in this section. We will be placing silt fence with mulch socks around the entire limits of the project area. Catch basin inlet protection will be provided on all catch basins, which is shown on the plan. We will be placing erosion control blankets on all slopes 3 to 1 or steeper. So currently that's the area along the western portion of the building addition and the slopes within the detention basin. We will be putting straw wattle and mulch sock outlet protection at the flared end into the detention basin. And we've designated temporary concrete washout area and a temporary stockpile area during construction activities. For landscaping, we're proposing the installation of 6 new trees, and the installation of 23 new shrubs. 12 of the shrubs will be used for screening of the transformer and generator. Tree protection will be provided on all designated trees, and we'll be planting the New England wetland mix in the detention basin. And that ends my presentation on the proposed project.
All right, I'd like to open up to commissioners. Any questions or comments? I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyone here want to speak in favor of this?
Not a public hearing.
It's not a public, it's business, it's business.
Oh.
So we don't have to-
You still have the right. You're the chair.
I'm just figuring this out as I go. I'm sorry.
We're here to support.
Oh.
Sorry.
Rushing it.
Questions? Yes. Commissioner?
Hi,
Hi,
couple
Coles.
questions.
yes.
So, how many parking spaces are you adding?
We are not adding any parking spaces.
Oh, so you're just the only impervious that you're adding is just the building itself?
No, there is going to be an area, there, let me get to a different. We will be adding additional pavement, which is this hatched section here,
Okay, and what's that to serve?
mainly for truck access.
Okay, that your loading dock is on that side of the building now, you're gonna relocate that?
No. No, I don't believe so.
Okay. So that concrete pad is gonna be driveway essentially?
Yes,
Okay. The generator to the western side of the property?
yes.
That's natural gas powered? Let me ask the question, then we can back off towards it. My concern is that when the generator pumps up, and I'm assuming it's pretty big to satisfy the needs of a structure so large, what's the sound, considering that right across the street is a residential space? I'm a little bit concerned about some echoing bouncing off the building and just kind of blasting those folks across the street. I know you did say that there was some shrubs that were going to be around it to kind of screen it visually, but I guess my concern, and I have a follow-up question for other sound issues, but let's talk about the generator first. So is there I guess what the question would be, is there a rating on how loud that is and how far that noise could carry into the residential area?
I don't know that we've spec'd out the specific generator yet, but that's, if there's requirements within the regulations, we would make sure that it meets those.
And I'll look to staff to see if we do have any decibel readings for equipment across property lines. No.
Usually,
Industrial zone.
based on the location, you could specify sound attenuation for the generator.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman. There,
Yes.
there are plantings there that we asked for to serve as both a visual and acoustic buffer.
Okay.
So they'll grow pretty dense together.
All right, that will help. Again, my concern is that the folks living across the street might get a while. And hopefully, this thing doesn't have to run very often, that we're actually gonna need emergency power.
Yep.
But they do have their typical cycle that they run, so it's only a couple of minutes, but hopefully, I guess my only ask would be that if that could be programmed to just happen during daylight hours, I'm sure the people across the street trying to sleep would appreciate that.
Sure, yep.
Thank you. My next question about sound then is, considering the reason for the expansion is just a continuation of existing business, what's the inside sound like that might be carrying outside? Now that we're doubling the capacity, are we gonna be doubling the noise that's gonna be generated there? And I don't know what you kind of mentioned and went into a little bit about what the business is. I don't know what kind of noise that machinery generates. It might not generate any, which would be great.
I am Don Godeschowskis, Vice President for the Waymore USA. So part of the addition is going to be warehousing, which basically the only noise through that's going to be the tow motor
Right.
going back and forth. The other part of that will be a session, an area set up for a clean room environment where there'll be filtered air going into the room, where we'll be doing prototype handling of things like semiconductor wafers and so forth. So the only noise coming out of that will be some solution pumps, which well below 60 decibels for that, so,
Perfect. Some negative air machines on the top, and that's about it.
correct.
Okay, those are my questions. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I have a quick question. I think more for staff than for the applicant, but I know they mentioned in the planning department comments or the responses to the comments that there's plans for a ginkgo bilbo tree. Are you in agreement that that's a non-invasive species? I know that because we had mentioned that we typically want, species native to the New England area, so I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with that.
Sure, Mr. Chairman. That's typically seen as an ornamental, and it's essentially sterile, so it won't spread.
So it is non-invasive then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, as long as you guys are okay. Okay, that's it.
Anyone else? I just had to follow up on Commissioner Cole's question. How far is the property from the nearest residential? I know you're I-1, so, I mean, it's not across the street. How far are we looking at?
I don't have that number easily accessible, but we meet all setback requirements for the property.
All right, so moving forward, no noise issues are expected?
We don't
or
anticipate
The
any.
town staff is sufficient with that?
Mr. Chairman, it looks like it's at least 300 feet
Okay,
across the street.
All right.
And, almost more than 1,000
okay.
coming towards Red
Commissioner,
Oak.
you're satisfied with the
It
answers so
looks
far?
like, I thought, maybe I'm looking at the wrong drawing, but I see 85 feet. So there's Redstone and there's housing right along Redstone.
Yeah, let me measure it. Yeah, it's at least 200 from the corner. I don't have the scale on me, but I'm just basing it on the 80-foot scale here.
I was looking at structure to structure.
Okay. Yeah, we could average it.
Yeah, okay.
But it is an industrial zone. Neighbors
Okay,
were aware that they were buying into a neighborhood with a industrial use, so. But we
right,
do.
I mean, it's I-2, I-1, excuse me, so it's prime industrial property. All right, so everyone's good? All right. Anyone from the public want to speak in favor of this application?
I just have a question, and I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you'll have to wait. This gentleman's,
Barbara Seremet.
please state your name and your address.
Barbara Seremet, 124 Penton Trail, Saddington. I have a question, but the question is not necessary regarding this development. I am looking for agenda for this hearing because I came for Briarwood College expansion.
That's been tabled. That's not being heard tonight.
Oh, okay, okay, thank
Okay.
you.
The agenda's right there on the box that says
Oh, thank
agendas.
you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Perillo?
Good evening, Commissioner. Lou Perillo, Southington Economic Development, here to speak in favor of the application. Company is a phenomenal company. It's vital. It's part of our CHIPS Act that's they're doing the addition to. Never any complaints. Good workforce, clean room. They were so accommodating when we were trying to do the rails to trails that they gave up a portion of the west of their land to accommodate that. No issues at all. They were very on board. They were one of the first companies to do so. So I think that goes a long way to show the character of the company itself. So hopefully you'll be in favor of this application. Great jobs, great company, semiconductors, clean, very well run. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Commissioners.
Anyone else? All right, with that, anyone opposed? Excuse me. Anyone want to speak against this proposal? Hearing none, let's move into we're already in the business aspect of this, so we'll bring it to a vote. So, with that, do I have a motion to approve this application?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to put a motion to approve SPR 1895, please.
Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Can we have the roll, Dave?
Sure. Commissioner Coles?
Yes.
Commissioner Britton?
Yes.
Commissioner Sewell?
Yes.
Commissioner Gaida?
Yes.
Commissioner Salmieri?
Yes.
Commissioner Chaplinsky?
Yes.
And Acting Chair Walowski.
Yes. With that, it passes 6-0. Thank you. Thank you for your
Thank you very
pleasure.
much.
Congratulations. We look forward to doing business with you for a long time. All right, with that, administrative items, Dave?
I don't have any for this evening.
All right, so we'll close that out. Receipt of new applications, looks like we're going to be busy.
Yes, we have quite a few. We have HQ Realty for a special permit coming in for 136 Curtis Street for multiple buildings on one lot. We have 3 items on 49 DePaulo and 69 DePaulo for a zone change, upgrade of the facilities, new organics receiving facility. We have 340 Winding Ridge, which is a solar array that was previously denied, but it's back with a site plan. So that would be an SPR and an SPU. And then we have an extension of the earth excavation approval for West Queen Street and Welch Road.
All right. All right, so I guess with that, I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.